I'm Jane.
And I'm Elizabeth.
And we're here to enter into our second competition of the side dish. Last week we made raspberry cream cheese tort, and this week we're making
Twice baked potato.
But what's the secret ingredient?
Italian
twice baked potatoes. And why are we making Italian twice baked potatoes?
Because we're all Italian here.
My dad likes to tease that he's a purebred. I am not a purebred, but he always tells me that. And now that he's the last male, he's the Don of our family. So obviously we cook with a lot of
garlic
and Italian seasonings. So I came up with this recipe because last weekend we went out to dinner with my husband and some friends, and we had to have side dishes, of course, and we were talking about what am I going to make with cream cheese for a side dish. And one of the side dishes was a twice baked potato. What's normally on twice baked potatoes?
Usually there's sour cream, cheddar, and bacon bits.
So that's exactly kind of what I had, and it was delicious, and I started thinking, you know, they didn't have any garlic potatoes, and I love garlic potatoes. We make them every year for Thanksgiving and for roasts. And I started thinking, that would do really good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So we created, Elizabeth and I, on Sunday when we came back, Italian twice baked potatoes. So this is our version of a twice baked potato. So we hope you enjoy it. Should we get started?
Yep, let's get started.
Okay. Here you go. There you go. Here's mine. So speaking of trying, my little son Joseph said to tell you that we're back and we're better than before. And he tried our garlic twice baked potatoes. So Joseph, come here. What did you think of them?
It was so good. It tasted like melted gold.
Okay, so you're a little prejudiced, are you? All right, well, we'll see what the end result is, and we'll see what you think. So the first thing you have to do is you have to get 6 to 8 large potatoes that you can for baking. You can make them in the microwave, which we did, or you can bake them in the oven. What we did was to make the skin taste a little bit better. We put olive oil. We brushed them with olive oil and put sea salt on them, so that you can see that here. So that they taste a little, the skin tastes good, because in the twice baked potato you will be eating the skins. So next we have to, I'm going to try helping me, let's cut them in half. You want to cut them in half, like that. And you take your potato and you scoop out all the potatoes, which are really good. Okay? So, but you have to leave a little bit of the potato because you want it to be nice and firm. You have to have the outsides too. So you put that in there. Scoop them all out. Get all the goodness of the potato in there. Place them on. You're going to place the potatoes back like in a pan. Okay, so once you scoop out all of the insides of the potatoes, you get them into your bowl. You're going to be mixing it up. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to be filling. We put them on a cookie sheet, and they don't have to look perfect because when we fill them, that's when we're going to make them look really delicious. It's very essential in any Italian home. I think we talked about that. And it should be fresh garlic.
And then we're going to put in
a third of a cup of milk.
And half a package of cream cheese.
Which is 4 ounces.
2 tablespoons of Italian seasonings.
Now Italian seasonings is the one that's mixed. You can buy that at any store. It's got oregano and all the Italian seasonings mixed together in it. So you don't have to worry about adding them all together. They're called Italian seasonings. And then 4 tablespoons of butter.
And
scrape all that good butter out because butter is delicious, right? And normally this would be probably a little bit, the potatoes would be warmer. So now I'm just going to mix this all together. And then what we're also going to add is, I don't usually measure out my salt, I like fresh salt, so I just put in a couple twists of salt and some fresh pepper. And just sprinkle that in. Okay. So we're done with that. We'll mix this all together. So we're just going to fill this up with all the stuff. This good, delicious potatoes. It's so good. Make it look real pretty. And this is something fun that the kids can do with you if you have kids that are helping you.
Stars.
Okay, you can make stars like Elizabeth's doing. That kind of looks like a banana float. Alright, so we just keep filling this up. It takes a little while, but trust me, it is so good when it's done. Fill this up again. Oh, does that look good? good, don't they? So we're finishing up all of our twice baked potatoes with the filling, and it looks so good. I want to eat one right now, but we still have a couple more steps to go. It's really not as hard as it's a little bit time consuming, but it's really, really good. Now we're going to put, after we got this looking real pretty, then we're going to put some cheese on top. You can either top it with mozzarella cheese or grate some freshly grated parmesan cheese like
now
that.
you have to grate it.
Okay, that's good. So now we're just going to sprinkle this on top of each one. You can either, do you want to try one with both?
Sure.
Or we could just try, or you could just have this, try not to get them onto the pan because they'll burn, but you know, just sprinkle these with some cheese. Basically, all we did was take the insides out and we whipped them up, put them in a little cake decorator, and then we're sprinkling it with the cheese on top. There's one in the middle if you want to do that one.
Do you want to put both on it?
Should we try one with both?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to try one. So now we're going to just try and get up all the cheese that we can off the pan so it doesn't burn. And then we're going to stick it in the oven for about 20 minutes at 350 degrees.
And high.
Put them back into
In
the
the
oven.
oven they go. And out delicious they'll come.
So we're back, and we took them out of the oven, and this is what they turned out, and they look delicious. We are so excited to try them. A second. So we're going to just take our cake decorator, we decided, and put a little dollop on the plate, and then sprinkle that with some Italian seasonings just to make it look a little pretty. All right, there you go. Okay, and we started out trying it with just the dollop, but it looks prettier with the cake decorator, so I got one here. Put a little Italian seasonings on it.
It looks like a flower.
Yeah, doesn't that look nice? So, alright, so Joseph wants to try this one.
This one?
Alright, so should we all try them?
Okay.
Do they look good?
You want this
Alright.
one? I just eat it like this.
Caitlin can try Andrew's.
Can I eat it like this? Like.
Uh-huh. Or you can pull it out. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Everybody try.
Whoa.
Mmm.
Hold on.
Very good. Okay, Andrew, let Caitlin try now.
That is true.
Stop.
Really good.
Alright, they're very good. So, alright, so what do we say, everybody?
Now
Ready?
we got the smiley face. 1, 2, 3. Nothing brings family together like cooking.